We need your help. The last 2 years have dramatically impacted small businesses around the UK, especially creative businesses that deliver performances and events. If you personally receive value and can afford to contribute, we would ask that you make a donation to ensure our company can continue to serve the creative community, keep compelling theatre production alive, and so we can provide a future of opportunities to passionate emerging talent. Together we can shape a bright creative future. We sincerely thank you for playing a part in that. PayPal link is in the caption below. Now, on with the show.
You can make anything by writing.
Write, push the boundaries again, and push the boundaries again.
My name's Ashley Gorman, I'm from Northwest London.
My name is Brian Biragwa, and I'm originally hailing from Uganda, but I live in Kent.
My name is Eniola Olabinjo, and I'm originally from Lagos, Nigeria, but I've been in the UK since I was about 15, so I consider London my home now.
My name is Matt Lynn, and I'm from Wolverhampton.
My name's Sarah Amanda, and I now live in Birmingham, but I'm originally from London.
Oh, hello. This is Amplified, where we amplify writers' voices from diverse communities all over the UK. Usually it's a theatre event, but on this special occasion, we're bringing it straight to your home, or the bush out, or wherever you're watching it. The first piece that you're going to witness is called I'm All Fine Now, written by Brian Birigwa.
They're not even here, though. Can I just quickly go to the... But I need the...
No.
How about if you come with... Are you not even going to let me... Dickhead say. OK, quiet now. OK, but I do need to go to the toilet. Are you even listening to me? No, 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 no! Is that all you can say? Don't you think about it.
No.
Dickhead. Shit.
Florence?
Tell her you were looking for some painkillers. Stomach cramps. Oh, headache.
You'll find the windows are locked.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, think I'm gonna need to go to the hospital.
But you are in a hospital.
Yeah, but a real one.
A psychiatric hospital is the same as any other hospital.
Yeah, but it isn't really, is it?
Florence, I know this must be all new to you, but I'm here to help.
No!
Florence, I'm happy to continue letting you ride on the floor if it helps.
Shit.
So, my name's Laura. I'm the resident psychiatrist.
Come on, Florence. Think.
Please, take a seat.
My name isn't Florence. You've got the wrong person. Oh, it's OK, Laura. It happens. Just need to speak to the orderly and then we can straighten all of this out. So, are you listening to me? What are you writing?
If you sit down, I would be happy to tell you, Florence.
My name isn't Florence. It's Lauren.
Lauren?
Yes, Lauren.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's not Florence McCusser?
No.
So what's your last name? please have a seat, Florence. I understand how this all must be incredibly daunting, especially given the circumstances.
I don't know what you're talking about.
OK, well, do you remember what happened?
I just remember waking up in here.
You were conscious when they brought you in?
I was sleepwalking.
I highly doubt that. The on-duty nurse made a note that you tried to take the shoes off the orderlies to throw at them when they tried to take your phone away.
I was sleepwalking. Have you not seen those programmes where people become someone else when they're sleepwalking? It's nuts. I remember this middle-aged white woman, as middle class as they come. Every night she'd climb out of bed and start rapping. It was hilarious. You know, she'd be beatboxing as well.
Florence, please sit down.
So she's beatboxing, yeah, and then she starts to rap. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here, nigga. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
As much as I appreciate the story, can we please refrain from using that kind of language?
It's only a problem if you use it. No, niggas, we don't need that. We don't need to do too much explaining. Fuck a fake friend or your real friends that all we see is the money and the fame. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom.
Florence, that kind of language has no place in a hospital. I imagine many of my colleagues would feel the same way.
Are you speaking on behalf of your black colleagues?
Of course not. I'm just saying language does more harm than good.
Sounds to me as though you're speaking on behalf of your black colleagues. Yeah. How many black people do you actually know, Laura?
I will not be drawn into this conversation.
Oh, well, this conversation found you. So, tell me, do you believe Black Lives Matter?
I believe all... Florence, assessing you will enable us to work out how best to treat you.
This could actually work. I knew it. Go on. Finish the sentence.
I've already seen through your attempt to goad me. Florence, I just want to help you. I want to be able to get you back to your son.
You don't know what's good for me or my son, bitch.
You're right. I don't. So help me. The officer on the scene said...
Can I have some water, please?
Yes, I will be happy to give you some water, but we first need to...
So I'm a prisoner now?
A prisoner? Of course you're not a prisoner.
Well, what do you describe me as?
A patient who needs our help.
That's not what it looks like to me, because I can't leave when I want to, yeah? And my room is locked at night. I can't even go for a piss without asking for permission. So what does that look like to you? Gotcha.
We're keeping you for your own safety.
You keep saying that, but I'm all fine now.
Florence, you're in denial. You put yourself and your son in danger.
I was exhausted.
Florence, I've been a doctor for over 20 years. I know denial when I see it. Help us understand what triggered your...
No. Don't think about calling it what you're thinking about calling it, because I was exhausted. Case closed.
I'm afraid it's not as easy as that. I need to assess you. And if I don't do that, then we'll need to keep having this conversation. And Florence, I doubt you would want to be kept apart from your son for very long.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Excuse me?
I didn't say anything.
OK. Well, help me help you.
What greeting card did you steal that catchphrase from?
Why are you so scared to talk about what happened?
I'm not scared. You're deaf.
So we've returned to the insults.
I'm sorry. hard of hearing. Must be hard being so old.
Flo, if you don't tell us what happened, we can't begin the process of rehabilitating you.
Been waiting for that word.
What word, Florence?
Rehabilitation.
And what's wrong with it?
Oh, no, nothing. It's just a buzzword that people use to make themselves feel better.
It's so much more than that. The goal is to reintegrate you back into society.
Woo! You are on a roll today. Rehabilitation, reintegration. I mean, what's next? Prevention.
Florence, I only want what's best for you. I know it's easier to joke or to lash out to avoid facing the truth, but you don't have to anymore. We can help you. Give you a diagnosis, a care plan to help you get back on your feet. Florence, you almost...
I need to get out.
I thought we'd already discussed this. The window won't open.
I'm sick of you telling me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm only suggesting.
Oh, well, a suggestion would mean that I have a choice, but I don't. So, I do have one whether I stay here or not.
I don't have the key.
Do you think I don't know how to open a window? Shit.
Florence, just sit down and tell me what you're so afraid of. Florence, calm down. Orderly, we're done. Really, Florence?
Take me away.
I don't know about anyone else, but when I say I'm fine, I'm fine. But fun and joke aside, mental health is no joke, and that's something we all need to take seriously. But moving on to the next piece, this one is called For a Deaf Person, written by Matt Lim.
No way, absolutely not. Absolutely not having that. That's not on. Unbelievable.
Sorry, are you talking to me?
I went to the toilet.
Right, congratulations.
No, I've been waiting here for 30 minutes and I've just let 2 candidates go in before me because I'm a nice person and they were disabled, but I'm definitely next.
Sorry, I didn't realise.
Thank you. It's fine, though. I'm actually all for this positive discrimination thing, actually. It does get a bit ridiculous, though.
I mean, I'm disabled too, but it's OK.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I should have checked.
Checked for what? A disabled sign? Or maybe I should wear a special hat on my head?
Do you want a seat?
No, it's fine.
So what's wrong with you? I don't mean wrong exactly, but different. Not that being different is wrong. I guess what I'm trying to say is what makes you, you.
Well, Scylla, I'm a fun-loving Capricorn. And I'm deaf.
Oh, you don't look deaf?
And you don't look ignorant. But you're doing a good job of disproving that so far.
Right. Sorry. Look, I'm feeling slightly awkward about booting a disabled person off a chair. Sorry about the deafness. Must be awful. I'd rather go blind than deaf. Sorry, you must get that a lot.
No.
What, do you wear a hearing aid? Is that appropriate to ask? Sorry, I've never worked with a deaf person before.
Fine. It's fine. Although it's not my job to educate you.
No, of course not. I'm Eddie, by the way.
B.
Shit, where?
My name's B.
Oh, like the insect?
No, like the princess.
What princess?
Look, B for Brandon.
Oh, right, yeah.
Although my sign name is like insect, B.
Cool, yeah, that's really modern. And your English is really good for a deaf person.
What?
Your English, it's really...
No, I heard you. English is my first language. I'm from Redditch.
Oh, me too. Did you get the 1057 here?
No, I drove.
Holy shit, you can drive.
Yeah, all by myself. I can drive, I can read, I can speak English. Like an average person.
So, when did you learn to sign?
I did BSL classes when I started to lose my hearing.
When was that?
Secondary school? Well, actually all my life. Until people started to notice. When it became inconvenient for them.
Must help with the job applications, though, being bilingual.
No. I wouldn't put it on my CV. Wouldn't get past the first round.
Tell me about it. This is like my 4th interview of this month. Sometimes I think it would help if I was black or deaf or gay.
Yeah, because they're interchangeable.
So what was deaf school like?
Not deaf school. I went to mainstream school, where I had mainstream friends, and then they were like,
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, I remember school was difficult, you know? And everything started to change when I got my diagnosis. And people started to avoid me, like it's contagious.
Well, it's not, is it?
It's congenital.
Shit, like an STD?
No, since birth. And it got progressively worse, you know? Couldn't concentrate in school. And then my friends started to make fun of me.
Made fun of you? Like what?
Little in-jokes. And when I used to say to them, repeat that, they'd say, never mind, don't be silly, we'll tell you tomorrow.
All right.
At that age, I was desperate to be included, right? I actually integrated quite well for a deaf person, but it's those little things that make you feel you will never quite belong.
Mad, isn't it? These days we'll do anything to stand out.
And this one girl in front of the whole school told me she can't Netflix and chill because she doesn't like subtitles. And her friend said that they wouldn't even give me a sympathy shag. And they all started laughing.
Shit.
And when I asked them what's so funny, you know what they said?
Never mind.
That's right. I thought you were putting it on at first. Some kind of joke. But you really didn't recognize me, did you? I was so embarrassed. I had to move schools. You didn't even give me a second thought, did you? You didn't even know my name.
I'm really sorry. I was just trying to fit in with the girls. I actually thought you were really fit.
For a deaf person?
No, not for a deaf person. I liked you. I tried to find you afterwards, but you were nowhere. I didn't know that you'd moved.
Did you try to find me?
Well, who am I? Vera. But look at us now, competing for the same position. And you're definitely going to get it.
Why do you think that?
Well, look at you. You're so confident now and inspiring.
Oh, so you're flirting with me now?
Is it working?
No.
Then no. You deserve it, though. Revenge after all these years.
Revenge? You think this is revenge? You need this job.
Any job, really. My husband kicked me out. I'm this far away from homelessness.
I wouldn't say that in your interview.
I won't.
You just did. I work in recruitment. I'm in charge of this place. So it was to my surprise that your message popped up in my inbox.
You kidding? This is the interview?
You aced it.
For fuck's sake. So now what?
Well, you go home, wait for my call, and say yes.
What?
I told you. I'm in charge of hiring and firing. Congratulations.
Is this a joke? Why would you do that?
Because, Edwina, everybody deserves a second chance.
What about our history?
I'm over it. I'm married, got 3 children.
So you're just giving me the job?
It's not as simple as that. You see, I'm in charge of improving this place and the employees. We're big on diversity. And if you get the job, you will start beneath me. But you're gonna have to undergo some diversity and sensitivity training.
How long is the training?
As long as it takes. You take it again and again until I'm satisfied.
And if I reject your offer?
Well, then I'll say that you refused the diversity training. You see, Edwina, Eddie, I've got connections in the city. Do you think they're gonna even look at your CV? Weird. I really did have to educate you, didn't I? How about you take a little seat and think it over?
I don't know about you. I don't promote violence. I would never put my hand on a woman. But if I met that girl after going through what I went through in school, I'd definitely drop kick her. But still, he's a bigger person than me. Moving on. The next piece is called Yolanda, Are You Okay? Written by Ashley Gorman.
It's rum o'clock. I don't know, Jess. Yolanda, you finally told your stepdad he's a waste man. The look on his face was priceless. So we are drinking to that. And to the passing of your mama, of course, babes. So, selector, where's the tunes?
You can put the music on if you like.
Yes, man. We got to have tunes.
Okay.
Hey, 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 hey. I'll turn it off, babes.
What is my life at the moment? First, Leon goes to prison and now my mum's dead. Can barely afford to feed the kids.
Oh, look, whatever you need, I got you.
The twins need new trainers. They've got a school skiing trip coming up and behind on the car payments.
Okay, I get the hint.
It's not even funny though, Jess. I've just had enough. Feels like it's never ending.
I'm really hungry. I mean, I could really do with some jerk chicken right now.
I'm sorry, how did we go from that convo to what food can we eat? The Caribbean deliveries around here are dutty anyway.
Wait, what was that?
I said the Caribbean deliveries around here are dutty.
That's it. That's what you got to do. Set up your own Caribbean delivery service.
Oh, don't be stupid, Jess. Besides, it's too soon. Like, cooking's a thing that always reminds me of Mum because, well, that was our thing, innit?
That was the one thing your mum left you that no one can take away from you. Her bad-ass recipes.
I don't know.
It was the best jerk chicken and curry goat I ever had.
Look, I'm tired and drunk and I just want to go to bed now. Don't you have work?
Oh, you know me. Stay-at-home actor and model.
Okay, you can crash on the sofa then. Night, Jess.
Night, babes.
Leon!
What? What's happened?
It's Leon, he's not paid the flipping rent. Now I've got 28 days to come up with 10 grand or the council are going to start eviction proceedings.
Let's cook.
What are you on about, Jessie?
Oh, come on. That was a wicked Walter White impression. Breaking Bad? You must have watched Breaking Bad.
Everything's always a joke to you.
Yes, maybe, but now I'm serious. Let's get cooking. Go and jerk, girl.
Kate Einstein. What's the plan?
So, my ex, yeah, he works at the Halal Butchers on Edgware Roads. He'll do anything for me. So, we'll get him to deliver us some monster portions of chicken and goat on tick. So, let's cook.
What are you wearing, Jessie?
Come on, this looks the shit. I'm the Jamaican version of Walter White, innit?
It's been live for 2 hours and not one order or phone call yet.
It's 12 o'clock. Relax, man.
It's an order. Like 5 curry goats with plain rice and 5 portions of jerk chicken. Customer name Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua.
All right, get the takeaway boxes out, Jess.
Uh-oh.
There are no takeaway boxes, are there?
I'm joking. I got them.
Oh, I'll get that.
Yolanda, are you okay?
It's Anthony. It's Anthony Joshua.
Shut up, Yolanda. Yolanda!
I know, I told you. Okay. Deep breaths. Be cool. We need this order. It's just a man asking for some goat and jerk.
You're right.
Yeah, I've come to collect my order in here.
Certainly. 1 second, sir. Okay, let's box the munch up.
You're right. It's just a man.
It's just a man.
Just a Anthony Joshua man.
Anthony Joshua just gave us a shout out on social media.
Don't lie.
No lie. He said, check out Goat and Jerk, the grub is banging.
Look at the Just Munch orders. 200.
400?
600.
760 orders.
Oh my days. Look how many people there are.
I don't believe it.
Yolanda, are you okay though?
I think so.
I think we're gonna need a bigger bowl.
Okay, you got no jerk chicken left. All right, you do know you opened an hour ago, right? Have you got fried chicken? No. Okay, what have you got? Water! I'll call you back. Listen, moving on. The next piece that you're gonna feast your eyes on, because someone's gonna feast except for me, is called Prepared Sides, written by Eniola Alabinjo.
Am I late? Did I make it? I swear the trains are so confusing here. And when I did find the right line to jump on, the bus refused to come. And none of that would have mattered in the first place if I didn't oversleep yesterday, this morning. And I gave myself a talk last night and I said to myself, Tasha, I swear to God, if you are late for your first ever TV audition, I will never forgive you. Because you can't keep using coloured people timing as an excuse to be late for everything. And I heard on a Twitter feed that my friend sent me that the #1 thing that casting directors look for in actors is punctuality and enthusiasm. And as you probably can already tell, I've got a lot of enthusiasm. Just need to work on the former. Sorry, look at me rambling on. I'm Tasha, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Think I'm early enough? There was a sign-in sheet downstairs, but there was no receptionist. Is that normal? I mean, I'm getting used to this kind of thing. Do you know when white people say, early is on time and time is late and late is unacceptable? I wasn't sure if that applied to this situation or not. When they say 1 p.m, do they mean 1 p.m or do they mean 12:45? You know, 15 minutes, is that too early? Do they mean 5 minutes or do they mean an hour? And then when does your punctuality become a bit of a nuisance? Because you wouldn't want that in this situation, would you? Right? Look at me, rambling on again. Your name. I'm really bad with names and faces and memory in general, now I think about it.
You're in the right profession then.
You're funny. I know, an actor with a bad memory. To be fair, I only got into this about 2 months ago. And yeah, this is probably my first proper audition since moving to London. Oh, to be fair, it still feels like a bit of a dream. I haven't got an agent or anything like that, but I'm hopeful. And self-tapes, haven't really done anything like that yet. But I did see this on Backstage and I thought to myself, Tasha, sometimes you have to have the confidence of a mediocre white man and just go for it, even if you're grossly unqualified. So here I am, grossly unqualified. Oh, sorry. Your name has not stuck in my brain yet.
That's because I didn't give it. It's Toby.
Toby? Wow. Toby, Tasha, look at that, the 2 T's. Isn't that cute? That's cute, isn't it?
It's Oliver Toby Loba, actually.
Oh. Well, I'm Tasha, still, actually, so, yeah.
Sure. It's nice to meet you, Tasha.
Not gonna lie, I thought there'd be more people here. This is how it normally is.
It's a 1-episode spot for an ex-girlfriend of a side character.
Yeah, but it's the Christmas episode, like the most viewed episode of the year. That's so exciting, isn't it? And my mum, she is practically obsessed with this show. So when I told her I had an audition for it this morning, we were both crying on the phone last night. I know. Oh, I don't think she realised it's not that much of a big of a deal. But she is so supportive, though. She drove me all the way here to London. Isn't she lovely?
Sure is.
Wow. Look at all those highlights. You're like a proper actor then. Bet you go to like masterclass on the weekend as well, don't you?
Probably.
That is so cool. Anything I would have seen you in?
Probably not.
Oh. I get it. This is like pre-audition jitters, isn't it? Like mine manifesting like over-talking and fidgeting and all that, and yours, well, manifests like, well, differently. But I get it. I hear you loud and clear. I'll be quiet. But it's so cool though, isn't it? That they've got 2 women of colour in. I really thought I'd be the only blackface here today. What's funny?
You think they'd have more self-awareness?
What?
I don't have a problem with you, okay? But I'm on my 26th rejection this year, and I really need this. And the moment you walked in the door, I realised it was going to be my 27th. So excuse me if I'm not jumping for joy at their half-assed attempt of representation of this white-ass show.
Oh, I see what's happening here. Seriously, I'm not playing mind games or anything. Like, I know some people do that in their auditions when they think they've got a bit of competition. I've heard horror stories. But seriously, I've never even been in my school play. I didn't take GCSE drama. But to be fair, it's because the drama teacher's a bit of a perv.
You can't be serious.
No, I am. No, he was always touching up the girls, and he said it was adjusting their body language. He was such a weirdo. To be fair, that's most drama male teachers, isn't it? Or most men in general, now I think about it.
Oh my God, you can't actually be this dense.
Are you an Aries and rising by any chance? I got it. That's why there's some aggressive energy going on. There's something going on with your chart at the moment. Sagittarius. No, Leo. You're a Leo, aren't you? That's where the hostility comes from.
Of course you would think I'm being hostile.
OK. I'm starting to think this is more than pre-audition jitters. Have you got a problem with me or something?
No, I don't have a problem with you. I don't care enough about you to have a problem. It's them I have a problem with. You're just a product, same as me. Blaming you is like blaming a pit bull that wins in a dogfight instead of those sick bastards that pit them against each other. That doesn't mean I have to like the fucking dog.
OK, seriously? You don't have to be concerned about me. I barely even know what I'm doing.
It's almost cute that you think that actually matters. Almost.
Look, I don't know if it's a chart thing or a London thing, but you're being seriously rude right now.
Do you seriously need me to spell out to you why you're the one at an advantage here?
Yes, actually, I do.
Understand now?
What, my arm gives me an advantage over you, does it?
Oh, fuck's sake. You're light-skinned, mixed race, skinny. I honestly only took this audition because I'm desperate and live within walking distance so I can do this and actually have enough money to get dinner, because God knows they aren't going to pick the dark-skinned girl who actually has some hips and some thighs, not with all those white eyeballs. This show's been on, what, like 5 years, and had maybe 7 or 8 non-white women with lines. Of those women, between the two of us, who do you think they most look like? You can't seriously be this naive, can you?
I'm not naive.
No? Maybe you are a good actor then.
Or maybe I don't like to blame other people for my problems and only focus on things within my control. That doesn't make me naive. You don't know they're going to pick me. You're just assuming that they are. And maybe, for all the other auditions you didn't get, maybe that became some self-fulfilling prophecy. Or maybe not that good. Do you ever think about that?
Of course you would say that.
You don't know a single thing about my life.
Don't I? Let me guess. You're from somewhere in South East that isn't London, but close enough that you can come down for long school breaks. Kent or Surrey. It really doesn't matter. They're basically all the same. You're a private school kid or grammar, maybe. Either one, you were most likely the only non-white face for a while. You probably went through a phase in year 6 or year 7 that had you straightening your hair every day and went home and cried about how badly you wished you were white. Then in around year 9 to 11, depending on how old you are, suddenly being black became cool and hip, and you rode that mixed girl fetish wave for a while until somebody gassed you up enough to make you think that you actually deserve to see your face on TV. Because your face is all over TV already, in adverts and leading Netflix shows and even on panels about what it means to be a black woman in the UK. So you got it into your little head that, hey, that could be me. So you show up here scatterbrained, but it's fine. With no sides and your lines probably not learned, but it's fine. And this is your first ever fucking audition, but it's fine, because you're going to get it anyway. And then you're gonna go home and call your most likely white mother in tears of joy. And by the time your Christmas episode airs, I'll be lucky if I've been booked as an extra on a BBC limited series. Did I miss anything?
I didn't go to private school, and I'm from Wolverhampton, not Kent.
So grammar then?
Oh, can we go back to when you were being quiet, please?
Yeah, gladly.
No, you know what? Fuck you. I didn't just wake up one day and want to be an actor for the fun of it, you know. You know, I take this seriously just as much as you do. You don't get to invalidate my blackness just because you're bitter.
Oh, how original, calling the dark-skinned girl bitter.
No, I didn't mean... Look, you don't get to make me... You don't get to paint me as the bad person just because you got the short end of the stick in life.
I'm not responsible for how the truth makes you feel. And not saying it out loud doesn't magically make it untrue. Can we go back to the not talking thing now, or do you want to continue making CPT and white man jokes as if that's going to darken your skin tone by a few shades? Why do they always cry? Look, I'm not here to coddle you, okay? But if you want to make it in this business, hell, if you want to make it in this city, you've got to have thicker skin. And look on the bright side, at least you're not full white, I guess. Yay! Representation!
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
I don't know or care because, frankly, that's not my job. What I do know is if a casting director walks through that door and sees you crying while I'm not, the optics don't exactly work in my favor, so get it together, fam. Please. If it makes you feel any better, you were right about me.
I was?
Yeah, you were.
Are Amelie or Sun and Aries rising?
I mean, if you prick us, do we not bleed? If we breathe, is our breath not still capable of stinking? So whether light skin or dark skin, just treat everyone normal. Everyone can be a person and everyone can be an asshole. It don't really matter. But moving on to the next piece, I would like everyone to enjoy this one. This is called Hell is a Place Called Home, written by Sarah Amanda.
Hey, babe.
Chris.
Have you been spending again?
Can't you tell?
How much is today gonna cost me?
Not enough.
And what's the problem today?
The same as always.
God's sakes, woman, do we have to do this every flaming day? What the hell's happened to you?
Happened to me? I'll tell you what happened to me, Chris. Your latest floozer came round here again, telling me all about your antics.
You're having another one of them episodes, aren't you?
Don't you walk away from me, Chris!
Have you turned the heating on? I've told you about this.
What's in the bag, Chris? Open the bag, Chris. I know where your dirty mouth has been. That cousin Lorraine has been round here again, in our house, telling me what you two have been doing.
This again. I don't know, Lorraine.
She knows about the mole, Chris.
I was at the gym with Colin. Go on, call him.
Fine. Hello. No, it's not Chris, it's Olivia. Hi, Colin. Chris has managed to lose his wedding ring today in the gym. You didn't manage to see it at all, did you? Okay. Yes, I'll tell him.
You know, you're lucky I'm the only one who's willing to put up with your shit. Oh, Christ, it's hot in here.
Colin says he hasn't seen you in the gym for months. And he hopes all that extra work you're doing is finally paying.
I can explain.
Well, go on then, because I'm all ears.
Remember them sexy tight jeans and heels you used to wear back when we first met? What the hell happened to you? Now I've got to come home to this.
Right now, this is the best thing you're ever gonna get.
All right, just remember who bought them and your nose.
Oh, I swear to God, I'm sick of you, Chris! I'm sick of you! I'm sick of you! I'm sick of you, right? I'm sick of you!
You're nuts, you are! Absolutely nuts! You need locking up, you do!
Chris, just tell me about the affair! Who is she, Chris?
Who is who?
She? You know who I'm on about, Chris! Just tell me! Chris, just tell me the truth. I'm sick of living this day. Over and over again.
Oh, it's always the same thing with you, isn't it? Why can't we live in peace for days? Are you sure you ain't turned the heating off?
How could you do this to me, Chris? You was going to leave me, wasn't you? How could you do that? Leave me and the kids.
We don't have any kids.
That's not the point, Chris. We were talking about it.
Look, Liv.
Chris.
Are you sure you ain't turned the heating on?
Oh, you can't just be a man for one day, can you?
I don't know what you're talking about!
What's in the bag, Chris?
Oh, gym clothes, nothing but...
I want a divorce.
No, actually, I bought some flavoured ones so, so we can do the nasty. But instead, I've got to come home to this nasty spirit of yours.
I want a divorce, you hear me? A D-I-V-H-O-R-C-E!
You know what? Fine. And hopefully, I can find someone who can actually spell the words divorce.
And hopefully, I can find someone who lasts longer than the opening credits of EastEnders!
You know what, Liv? I'm done. Yeah? I'm done. And if I'm lying, then let my soul be condemned to repeat this pathetic and pitiful scene over and over again. Hey, babe.
Chris.
You've been spending again.
Can't you tell?
How much is today going to cost me?
A lot.
Have you turned the heating on?
I know you're having an affair, Chris.
What? Oh, babe, I was at the gym today with Colin. You can call him. Go on.
We both know Colin was not at the gym today.
Oh, so you're gonna accuse me again? Like the time when you accused me of sleeping with Beyonce?
I know there's condoms in that bag, Chris. I know you want to sleep with Beyonce.
Like every other man that walks this planet.
So, you want to get nasty with me?
Stop it, Liv!
Just tell me the truth, Chris!
The truth about what? That I bought condoms to spice up the ting!
That hussy Lorraine was in our house again today, telling me all about what you've been up to.
Oh, not this again! I don't know, Lorraine!
Well, she knows you, Chris, in the biblical sense. She knows all about your little mole!
No, I swear, if I'm lying, then let my soul be condemned to repeat this pathetic and pitiful scene over and over again.
Fuck.
Honey!
Oh, Chris. I know about the affair, I know about Colin, and I know about the condoms.
What are you on about? Oh, not this again.
No, you're right. Not this again. Because if I have to go through this day over and over again, then we are gonna have some hot, steamy fun.
I promise, I'm not having an affair. Look, and if I'm lying, then let my soul repeat this pathetic and pitiful day over and over again.
Okay. Maybe next time.
I don't know about anyone else, but I know for a fact that crazy girls have always got the best. Hey! Listen, I hope you enjoyed all 5 of those pieces. I definitely did. But what we need you to do now is to vote for your favorite one. So then I'm gonna go over them all again. So we had I'm All Fine Now, written by Brian Birigua.
Are you speaking on behalf of your black colleagues?
Of course not. I'm just saying language does more harm than good.
For a Deaf Person, written by Matt Lim.
I thought you were putting it on at first. Some kind of joke. But you really didn't recognise me, did you?
Yolanda, Are You Okay? Written by Ashley Gorman.
Yolanda! I know, I told you! Okay. Deep breaths. Be cool.
Prepared Sides, written by Eniola Alabinjo.
Because your face is all over TV already. In adverts and leading Netflix shows and even on panels about what it means to be a black woman in the UK.
And Hell Is a Place Called Home, written by Sarah Amanda.
Tell me the truth, Chris!
The truth about what? That I bought condoms to spice up the ting!
That hussy Lorraine was in our house again today, telling me all about what you've been up to.
Oh, not this again! I don't know, Lorraine!
Well, she knows you, Chris, in the biblical sense. She knows all about your little mole!
Lovely people, what I want you to bear in mind is that these 5 pieces were picked out of hundreds of scripts, so the Amplified Grand Champion is going to win £1,000 and the final draft software. And also a meet and greet with the industry's heavyweights from the world of stage, TV, and film globally. Not to mention, one of the headline judges is none other than Sarah Asante, who just so happens to be the Commissioner of the Comedy for the BBC and UK TV. There's also going to be an audience award, which I mentioned earlier. That's for you to vote for. This is a West Midlands Birmingham production in collaboration with the prestigious Birmingham Hippodrome. So a massive thank you to the producer, Natalie Edward Yusufu, and the director, Tanya Daly Campbell, for bringing such life to this amplified storytelling on the next level. And yo, Transition Stage Company, big up you!
Thank you for watching. Now, could you help us vote for the Audience Award? There are ballots outside if you are at the live screening, and we need you to mark your favourite script. If you are watching from home and online, please see the link emailed to you, or look at the caption under the video and follow the link to vote for your favourite writer. Please tweet #Amplified and tell us your favourite script or actor. We love all feedback, and if you want to follow Transition Stage Company on Twitter, @TSC_company.